it's finally moving closer, and I say finally because of Conceição and Jadon Sancho talk. It feels like it's been going on for about 2 months, but it's 2 to 3 weeks, but it feels 2 months. But now it's edging extremely close. If it collapses, it's because we decided to not do these deals. But the shock or the twist is that certain players in Conceição, for example, is giving up money to join us. And in the other case, Jaden Sancho, he's owned money by Man U, and Juve is kind of tired of waiting on Man United and are willing to pay part of what Man U owns Jaden Sancho to speed up the deal. But there's also a twist to that story as well when it comes to the payment and as well as a total package worthy if we pay Man United. So before we get into it, as always, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's dive straight into these latest updates. So the update is very simple in Conceição. He wants to play for Juve, and for the people who really, really like Conceição, this must be fantastic news. And even like for me, I have many doubts on Conceição, like actually many doubts, when it comes to his ability to make the right decision, cross, and all these things. I don't think, maybe we can polish it a little bit. I don't think we can, get that completely out of his system. That's who he is, in my opinion. That being said, if a player, the club is signing a player, the player wants Conceição, for example, it could be the other way around. He's leaving money on the table. He's telling Juve, I don't need my 20% that I'm owned, if that transfer. Fix your issues with with Porto, excuse me. And the talk is that we will pay around 22 plus 5 million in bonuses, total package of 27. But keep in mind, we already paid 10 million euros in a loan deal. So a total package for Conceição will be 37 million euro. And in my opinion, totally, that's too much money for a player like Conceição. That's just my opinion. But when a player comes out and he's like, I want to play for your club, I'm even leaving money on the table. Forget about my couple of millions, 3-4 millions, and we can say, oh, they earn a lot. It's still money. If your boss tells you can get, I don't know, 3,000 euros or pounds a month, and he's like, but at the end of the year, you can get a bonus of 10,000, you're not going to let that slide because you're already earning quite enough if that is the case. You're not going to do that. So when a player makes that decision, it tells you he really wants a beer. And that's a good start for any player who can potentially contribute. Now, it's the other way around. If you have players on shitty contracts and they're like, no, we want our money and we're not leaving, they're right on that money as well. But when it comes to Conceição, he's telling the club, leave that money, fix it with Porto. I want to play for you guys. Make it happen. That in itself, despite what I think about Conceição, is a positive sign because you have a player who really wants to be here, not because, the money is going to get paid, obviously, but he probably will get paid anywhere else if that deal with Juve, with us, doesn't happen. He will get the money. He will get the offers. I'm pretty convinced about that. He's not getting offers because he just told everyone, I want to join Juve, and that's it. So that for me is a good sign because that means a player is committed to whatever cause we have, whatever project we have. We have no clue what the project, what the idea, what the cause is. But the player is like, you know what? I want to commit. I want to play for this club, basically no matter what. And I'm telling Porto, I'm telling you guys, get it over the line. So for me, that's a positive sign. I cannot criticize that, hate on that, whatever you want to call it, be negative about it. Because if a player does that, we complain about players. Oh, you're asking for too much. You're greedy, blah, blah, blah. Now we have a player doing the opposite. Fair play. You want to play for us and the club wants you. Despite what I think, your mindset, at least in my opinion, is the right mindset because you actually want to be here. Now, to a different story when it comes to Jaden Sancho. We are close. We agreed with Jaden Sancho, basically. Mirko Di Natale said it, 5.5 million euros. We agreed with Jaden Sancho. With Man U, we basically agreed. Somebody say it's far off. Somebody saying it's 10 million plus 5, 20 in total, blah, 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 whatever. We agree with Jaden Sancho. And we're in talks with Man United. Now, the issue is Jaden Sancho wants money from Man United to terminate us, to leave, basically. And you can say that's greedy. And that's fair. Maybe you can say that. At the end of the day, it's his money. It's with Vlahovic. It's his money. We cannot tell Vlahovic, leave the money on the table. It's his money. Nobody is going to leave money on the table. Let's be completely honest right now. The game is a game. We play that game. The agents play that game. The players play that game. We are part of creating this ugly game when it comes to money and an overinflated transfer. We are part of the issue. So we cannot really complain about it because let's be honest, nobody of us will leave 10 million euros on the table. That's ridiculous. Nobody would do that. It's not for you. Maybe it's for your kids, for your family, whatever. Generational wealth. If you have money, life is easier, period. So that's that. I don't know what Jadon Sancho's issue is with Man U. Maybe it's something with bonuses when he was out on loan at Man U, at Chelsea, and maybe it was if Chelsea bought you. We don't know the full story about behind it. If he's owed some money, he needs to get that money. If he's owed nothing, but it's like because of what happened and how you treated me as well when it comes to training. Remember that insane thing, and then it was all a lie when it came out when they told Jadon Sancho to eat in the car park basically, and all these things. Maybe it's Jadon Sancho saying, now I'm getting back, now I want my cut, I'm not going to leave anything on the table. The story is that Juve is like, you know what, this is taking a bit too long, we will pay part of that to Man U, and Man U, you pay Jadon Sancho that, whatever, but we want something on that deal. We want to pay that 3 years down the line. Whatever it is it 20 million? Is it 50 millions? Excuse me. We do not want to pay it in one get-go. We will pay it in 3 financial years, whatever it is. That's the talks right now. Now, it can go either way. It can explode. And the club can be like, done. We got Conceição. We're not doing this anymore. It's taking too long. Gone. Jadon Sancho can be like, you know what? This is taking too long. I'm just going elsewhere. Or Man U can wake up and like, you know what, we'll take the money, we'll take this, just get over with it, and we are done as well. So it's a bit all over the place when it comes to that. Even when the news comes out and it's like it's confirmed, I'm not sure about that deal until I see it black on white on the club official paper basically, or when you get the here we go obviously. But that's it. So you have on one side a player who really wants to play for this club, and probably Jadon Sancho as well. But Conceição was leaving money on the table. And on the other side, the club really wanting Jadon Sancho and willing to pay a bit extra to bring in Jadon Sancho. Also, what is going to happen with Nico Gonzalez, because that's also a story as well. But right now, the idea and the feeling is that the club wants to sign Conceição and Jadon Sancho, and they're pretty confident they can move on Nico Gonzalez, Mbangula, and Vlahovic. So we need to wait and see. There are no updates on Colomani this far, real updates, so we just need to wait and see, and let's see how it goes. Maybe it's a here we go for Conceição or Jadon Sancho today. We need to move on, like I said in my previous videos. Anyways, in the comments, let me know, subscribe to the channel, and I will speak to you guys later tonight. Ciao.